Smith calling her daughter it. She did this constantly. Tormenting this child was not something that either of these monsters hid. CCTV footage was recorded of their despicable abuse, with one particular clip showing the absolute callousness of Brockhill. In the footage shown in court, Smith, Brockhill and Starr were walking down some stairs from the block of flats where they lived. Starr was clearly struggling to traverse the steps. She was clinging to the railings. In the video, Smith and Brockhill are at the foot of the stairs watching Starr, and Smith goes to help her daughter. Brockhill puts an arm across Smith, stopping her. Starr then falls down the last few steps, landing on her head. She's then simply dragged off the floor and yanked away. On the 21st of June 2020, Starr's father Jordan contacted the Emergency Social Services duty team to say that he wanted to send some pictures of bruising on Starr's face that had been sent to him by a relative. It appears that these had been taken by someone who was taking care of Starr, and they'd been sent around the family. He was advised to call the police, which he did. A police officer from West Yorkshire Police went round and saw 3 bruises on Starr's face. Smith said these were as a result of Starr banging her head on a coffee table. The Social Services Emergency Duty Team and Police Safeguarding Team agreed that a child protection medical was needed. The medical examination occurred the same day, and it was concluded that the injuries were consistent with the explanation given by Starr's mother. Despite this being the 3rd call of concern, no further action was taken. A few days later, still in June 2020, Rachel Whiteley, a family friend, called social services after witnessing Frankie Smith grabbing hold of Starr roughly at a barbecue. It appears nothing was done with this report. On the 3rd of July 2020, Frankie Smith moved into a flat which had been offered to her by a social housing project. It was a place where only she was allowed to live with Starr, but Savannah Brockhill was a regular visitor. This was a flat in Wesley Place on Halifax Road in Kiley, the property where Starr's life would come to an end less than 3 months later. Here, in the new flat, in early August 2020, the month before the murder, Starr's babysitter, the woman who had raised the first alarm, Holly Jones, was front and centre to the abuse in the home. She later reported that she'd been at the property feeding Starr food when, quote, "My finger got in the way and she bit my finger. I don't think she realised it was my finger. I shouted out." Savannah turned round and saw it and shouted at Frankie, "What's you going to do? She just bit Holly." Frankie turned round and bit Starr's finger. Starr started screaming. She said something like, "That'll teach you not to bite people." It left a mark. So by this point, there had been 4 referrals to social services, and the police had also been called, and no one had put 2 and 2 together. Despite Starr being mercilessly abused, she was left in the hands of 2 monsters. She was now, in August 2020, just a month away from the end of her life.